Do you know the miraculous benefits of bitter cola? Find out in this video. 1. Treatment of sexual impotence. When it comes to the improvement of sexual performance, especially among men, bitter cola is very useful. Bitter cola does not only increase sex drive, but it also improves the sexual performance of men who consume it. In order to be effective, it is advisable to chew the cola for at least 2 minutes before intercourse. 2. Disease resistance. Bitter cola impacts numerous administrative frameworks in the body framework that fights off diseases. It empowers the body to adjust to pressure and furthermore goes about as an enemy of infectious diseases. 3. It helps with glaucoma. Glaucoma is a condition of increased pressure within the eyeball, causing a gradual loss of sight. It could result in permanent blindness if left untreated. However, bitter cola is an amazing remedy for the eye. When bitter cola is eaten, at least twice a day, it could successfully reduce eye pressure. 4. Anti-poison properties. Bitter cola is a potent antibiotic with many detoxification abilities. Chewing bitter cola will prevent any infection or poison that might happen when you accidentally ate something contaminated by bacteria or poison. 5. Improves the immune system. Bitter cola has a high concentration of antioxidants, which is a term for any compound that counteracts free radicals. While environmental stressors such as tobacco smoke, ultraviolet rays, and air pollution cause free radical production, they are also produced by many normal processes in the body including exercise and our immune response. Free radicals damage DNA, cell membranes, and other parts of cells. So, as well as being essential assistants for important functions in the body, antioxidants also support the immune system. With a strong immune system, we are better able to fight disease and stay healthy. 6. Helps with osteoarthritis. Bitter cola is known as a great sickness transformant, which gives possible help in osteoarthritis. Studies have shown that Garcinia cola seems to have critical pain relieving and calming impacts on patients with knee osteoarthritis. In that capacity, Garcinia cola is viewed as a potential osteoarthritis sickness action transformant with a high possibility of a decent result. It helps in the decrease of irritation, torment, and resolute joints. The underlying driver of joint inflammation and disappointing torment might be a joint injury, heftiness, or maturing, or it could be genetic. Consequently, the utilization of this inexplicable plant can assist with covering this large number of issues and fixing their foundations. 7. It's good for lungs. Garcinia cola contains saponin, which is a cell reinforcement. It has detoxifying and purging impacts. This proceeds to work on the capacity of the lungs by growing the alveolar channels and sacs and reinforces the fiber in the tissue of the lungs. It has high cell reinforcement content for a solid body. 8. Treats malaria. Bitter cola is accepted to have compound properties that permit it to be an anti-malarial impetus. It contains colavorin, which is a characteristic cell reinforcement and mitigating phytochemical, which has high anti-malarial properties. 9. Fat burning. Bitter cola is known for being a characteristic yearning suppressant and an extraordinary thirst stimulator, and as such assists with diminishing weight reduction, as a decreased admission of food and an enormous admission of water is required by the body to dispose of overabundance fat and remain solid. Early studies suggest that a chemical called colavorin, which is found in bitter cola, may protect against hypoglycemia in people with type 2 diabetes. Although this first study was done on rats and has not yet been reproduced on humans, these early findings are promising. 10. Cold and fever cure. By having the capacity to amplify the alveolar sac and pipe, bitter cola gives alleviation chest cold and proceeds to forestall cold. Side effects of bitter cola. It is important to take any supplement or traditional medicinal product in moderation. Bitter cola has several known side effects. 1. It can increase blood pressure. If you're suffering from hypertension, avoid bitter cola, because as reported by Medical News Today, the nut contains a stimulant with properties that increase blood pressure. 2. Can cause insomnia. Due to the presence of caffeine in cola nut, you may find it difficult to sleep after consumption. Caffeine increases alertness, which may make falling asleep more difficult for some people. 3. It can cause tremors. Medical news today also reports that bitter kola nut can hurt the central nervous system and peripheral nervous systems, which can lead to shakiness, anxiousness, and quivering. Preparation and cautions. Now that you are aware of the many potential health benefits of bitter kola, you'll want to know how best to prepare it. In traditional medicine, all parts of the bitter kola plant may be consumed, but it is more common for the nuts to be eaten on their own and raw. While the many health benefits of bitter kola may lead you to the store to buy a supply, please always be careful when taking any dietary supplements. Always consult your doctor, and remember to continue to follow their advice on how to treat any condition you may have. Bitter kola does have properties that can support the treatment of many illnesses and the prevention of others, while no dietary supplement is a substitute for professional medical advice. Thank you so much for watching this video. As always, I wish you great health, wealth, and happiness.